Your parents had a trust. Why do you need to go to probate? Well, unfortunately, that's a very common question we get a lot. And the simple answer is that some of the assets were not properly transferred into a trust. A trust can only avoid probate if you take the time to create the trust, transfer the assets into the trust while you're alive, and then by definition, when you die, the trust can transfer assets to the heirs without a probate. However, assets are overlooked over time. You might have had everything in the trust when you set it up, but somewhere along the way you bought a piece of real estate and forgot to title it in the trust. Maybe you bought a timeshare. Maybe you inherited an oil lease. We all go throughout life and our assets change yearly and even monthly. And having a trust to avoid probate, we need to make sure those assets are properly titled to the trust. And keep in mind, if you die without having those assets in the trust can't control them. That's where you have a will. It's called a pour-over will that has to be probated, and that pour-over will make sure that those assets that weren't in the trust are properly titled into the trust. But it has to go through the probate process.